Well, hello everyone. Welcome to PWLA 1643, First Aid and CPR for Maymester. I'm your instructor for the next a little less than actually 2 weeks, Miss Jennifer Heidorn. And so I want to go ahead and walk you through the course to get you going and get you started so you know where to go and what to do to be successful for the next 2 weeks. So this is just a welcome video, and I'll show you everything that you need to click, look at, open, etc. So let's get started, starting right here on the syllabus. If you open up the syllabus, it should look, of course, like this, and all the information that you need is on here. So, of course, our class is 95 to 99% online. We're only having one initial meeting day. We're required to meet face-to-face just so we can do some practical applications of all the things and skills you're going to be learning this semester. So degloving, EpiPen, choking, first aid, basic first aid, CPR, using an AED are just among a few of the things that you will be demonstrating. And so you will have to make sure that you have are able to come on Thursday, May 23rd from, there we go, 9 a.m. until 12:30. You have to be here the entire time. We may get out a little bit early, but nonetheless, you need to make sure that you have that blocked off. You will not pass the class if you don't come to that session. So right now, if you know that you cannot take off that day, work, vacation, whatever it is, you need to drop the class today, as I think there's only one day for a drop add. We'll be meeting in the Coliseum, the Wolf Wellness Lab, 2106. There'll be some signs directing you in that direction on that Thursday. My office location is, of course, in the Coliseum, and office hours by appointment since it is summer, but I'm pretty good at getting back to you online when you have a question. However, I would like to say, here's my UWG email. However, I would prefer you to email me through CourseDone. Just keeps everything clustered, and your email doesn't get buried amongst the other several emails I get per day from companies, other organizations, grants, research, things like that. So try to email me through CourseDone. If you send it through UWG Gmail, I'll get back to you certainly, but it might get a little lost in the system. Support for courses, you can read that on your own time. And of course, moving down to the course descriptions is what we're going to be looking at, basically going through all components of first aid, heat-related, cold-related, injury, environmental, just to name a few. So 1 credit hour, and there is a textbook required for the course as listed here. So you can get this online, which I included in the ebooks component here. So if you click on this, it will actually take you, and you can get the book immediately. That way it's at your resource. But this is the manual, $15.50, add to the cart, and that way you can open it immediately. Or good old-fashioned hard copy, have it right here. Looks like this. All right, upside down. Looks like this. That's the copy that you actually need. The reason why we have a textbook, there's a lot to cover, and I don't have time to lecture on all the materials. There's a lot of good stuff in this textbook and good to relate back to, and certainly needed for certification. So if you're interested in exploring that, you absolutely have to have a textbook. Course objectives, you can read those on your own time, but those are just a few things that we're going to be going through. Making sure that you have course access. So everything is open to you for the entire semester. So you can essentially work out of order if you would like, with the exception that basically there's a quiz that closes every single day. Because of how fast and how quickly we have to go through the course, you need to stay on top of that. So you can work ahead, but don't get behind because you can't make up quizzes as we go along. But all dates and things are located in what's called the course plan, which I'll introduce you to in just a minute. It's your new best friend. It is a scheduler and a calendar just so you can keep up with the dates and things. So let's get down to the assignments. Basically, the predominant amount of points comes from quizzes, knowledge, and so after every single module or every single chapter in your text, there's actually a quiz associated with that. And so a total of 7 modules, 7 chapters we're going to be covering in the textbook. And they all relate to material that is read in the text, material that I've said through PowerPoint, lecture, videos I've posted, any readings and things like that. So all of that is subject to assessment. So make sure you're well prepared for it. You only get one chance to take each quiz. Sorry about that. One chance to take each quiz, so make sure that you are ready and to do so. They are not timed. They remain open, but that's it. They are multiple choice true false, so you get your grade back immediately afterwards to know how you've done. But I don't reopen quizzes for any reason. This is a quick course as you signed up for, so you are expected to be diligent for the next 2 weeks in getting the material completed. Computer problems do not justify reopening a quiz. I can't stress this enough because this is an online course. Of course, there are glitches, but if that's within my control, I can certainly work around that. If it's within your control, you can work around that. Meaning, take a quiz on a reliable Wi-Fi. Taking it on your phone is not reliable. Going sometimes to McDonald's is not reliable. You pay a technology fee, so utilize that by either coming to campus and using computers here, or a little bit more reliable Wi-Fi here, or of course at your home computer or wherever. But make sure that you have a good connection that will give you time to get through the course material in addition to the quizzes. All quizzes are worth a total of 20 points, okay? So 20 points total. Make sure that you are prepared for that. Again, multiple choice, true, false. And they're not open books, so study and make sure you're prepared. Bottom line, folks, is we're dealing with people's lives here, first aid and CPR and AED. And so you don't want to be somebody that just kind of barely passed the course if you're going to be in a situation where you actually have to perform first aid or CPR. You want someone that is proficient, hence the reason why I want you to really study, learn the material so that you can go out and make a difference and be helpful to somebody if and when they need it. The other component of the course is the skills lab, and this is the checkoff day that I mentioned. It's 70 points total. By coming to class, participating, and performing the checkoffs, you can get up to 70 points total. Remember, our class starts at 9 a.m. You will lose points or lose the option for eligibility for certification if you don't come by 9 a.m. If you're late, points off, and eligibility might be out of the question. So make sure you're there early. Please, I will be here early. It's good to sit and chill out on your phone than having to rush and distract everybody. So 9 a.m. in Coliseum 2106, the Wolf Wellness Lab. As I mentioned, if anybody cannot come that day, you will forfeit those points and you will fail the class. No questions asked. So if you would like to, just because you take the class doesn't mean you're going to be certified. So if you would like to be certified, then there is going to be a one-on-one assessment with you and an instructor, myself or a couple other American Heart Association instructors that will walk you through all of the assessments that we practice in class. So if you want to do that, you're welcome to. You do not have to do that. It's just an option on that particular day if you decide to. Again, there's no makeup days. If you can't come that day, you need to drop the course if you can't come. So here's all the test quizzing dates that they're all open, but the dates that they actually close. So May 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. There's 2 on the 21st. There's 1 on the 22nd, and then our checkoff day is the 23rd out of a possible 210 points. All right. Again, quizzes, more information there. Skills lab. And here's that eligibility certification I just had mentioned. So you must take all 7 quizzes and you must earn a cumulative score of 84 total. So that doesn't mean you have to have at least 84% or higher on every single test. Let's say you have an 82 on one test, but on the other tests you have 90 or above. Well, that automatically puts you in the category of being eligible. If you score proficiently low or consistently low, below that 84 collectively, you will not be certified. That's an American Heart Association guideline. They want people that are proficient to be certified, not just kind of feel it out, not really knowing what's going on. So 84% passing score, hence the reason why you need to study, be prepared to take those quizzes. Show proficiency in all your hands-on activities on May 23rd. And be on time and stay for the duration from 9 to 12:30 on May the 23rd. That's it if you want to be certified. And that's pretty much it for the syllabus. So I want to walk you through the course plan as well. That way you can see due dates and kind of mark these on your calendar. So today is session 0, May 10th to the 12th. 3-day session, and all you have to do in this session is watch this video, review the syllabus, review the course plan, and then take a syllabus quiz. It's just a 5-point quiz. You don't get any credit for it in your final grade, but it shows me that you've accessed the course, you understand the materials, you understand the guidelines, you accept it, and you are a participant. What we have to do at the very beginning of every semester, we have to submit a roster verification to the Office of the Registrar, and this just shows me that you have accessed our course and you're present in the class for an online course. If you have not accessed the syllabus quiz by May the 12th, then you will be dropped from the course, hence showing that you have not participated, you're not active, you're not interested. So get that quiz done. Again, it's 5 points, but it doesn't count towards your final grade. So you can get 0 as long as you attempt it. That is the most important thing. Then we move into module 1, which is first aid basics. And so this is ideally where you want to pace yourself. So I would move to that May 13th, which is the Monday. And it closes May the 14th. So you have 2 days to watch the module, to read about it, or look at your ebook, and then take the quiz. Quiz number 1 closes May 14th. And then we move on to medical emergencies, module 2, same thing, 2 days. You have until May 15th to complete that. But again, if you want to start on any of these today, this weekend, whenever, you can do that. And I would encourage you actually to get ahead versus get behind, because it's really tough to catch up, especially in a class that moves this quickly. May 15th, injury emergencies closes May 16th. Environmental emergencies closes May 17th. And then adult CPR and AED. So these are 2 modules kind of put together only because they essentially overlap. So allow for 2 full quizzes, 2 full lectures for those particular days. And I'll give you kind of over the weekend as well, May 17th to the 20th. Closes the 21st. So ideally, you want to make sure that you have time to get both of them done. Then we move on to CPR and choking for a child and infant, a little bit different, only 1 quiz there, and closes May 23rd. So all these top dates here are suggested dates to work through. The bottom date is the actual closing date. So you have to take quiz 1 by May 14th. You have to take quiz 2 by May 15th, 16th, 17th, 21st, 22nd, and then of course show up on May the 23rd. So that's pretty much how that works. And that is the course plan. This is your kind of overview activities page, and so I want to make sure that you watch this video. It's an orientation about the course, a little bit more about it, introduction to what first aid actually is, and a few other things. The cost for the certification originally was $6, but that has since been omitted, so please disregard that information. There is no additional cost if you decide to be certified. Only those requirements: you take every quiz, earn 84% collectively, and that you're present, of course, on the day coming to class and you're on time. You're eligible. So read the syllabus, read the course plan. Make sure you're here May 23rd. I look forward to meeting all of you. And then, of course, moving into the syllabus quiz. So click here, and it will take you to the quiz to complete it. Do so by May the 12th. That is your deadline to actually complete it. And again, enjoy the rest of your day, weekend. Sessions 1 through 7 are open. Go ahead and work ahead if you choose to, but honor those dates as it is pretty important to do. So again, syllabus, read through it on your own. Course plan, look at that. And then take the syllabus quiz when you're actually ready. I want to go ahead and just walk you through over here, and just so you can see, everything is broken down into sessions. So session 1, everything you need. Session 2, let's look at session 3 just for fun. They all have a welcome page that shows you the course plan to make sure you're on point with due dates, module objectives, and then when to complete quiz by. And then we move into the actual activities. So these are some lectures. They're YouTube. You can open them up in YouTube, watch them, take some notes, but here's some information. If you can't see the videos, you can just click on this link and it will take you to the YouTube video. Other supplementary information, so I just added another video from the American Heart Association here on external bleeding, how to use a tourniquet, and then everything usually has where to read in your book. So read pages 39 to 59. Now this might be a little different than your ebook, so if your ebook pages are a little bit different, I apologize, but I also outlined it should be the injury emergencies chapter, so you know what chapter we're looking at. Review questions, and then of course take the quiz. That's pretty much how every single module is set up, and all the way down into adult CPR looks pretty much about the same. So always a quiz, always the course plan, and then of course the activities and anything like that. So anyway, that's it. I hope this has been helpful and beneficial for you. Remember to take the syllabus quiz on or before May 12th to remain validated and participant in the course, and get started as soon as possible so you can get going and of course get on with your summer. I'm here. Email me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I look forward to meeting all of you on May the 23rd at 9 a.m. Have a great one, guys. Enjoy.